Prego, per il gruppo dell'Alde.
Thank you very much, President, Commissioner, colleagues. The poor people of Yemen structurally suffer from a lack of inclusive, democratic governments and the tensions and violence that has resulted in for the past decades. Thousands have been killed, many more injured in the latest eruption of violence alone that started in the spring of this year. And reports that the Saudi-led coalition is using cluster bombs should be investigated to the bottom by the United Nations and must have serious consequences if confirmed. And independently led investigations should also look at other crimes committed to assess whether these amount to crimes against humanity. The people of Yemen deserve justice, and de-escalation of violence is needed to restabilize the country. There should be more respect for human life, and the humanitarian suffering must end, so we call on all parties engaged in this conflict to stop the use of violence. Because while people suffer, Al-Qaeda, so-called Islamic State, and other terrorist organizations benefit and grow amidst the chaos in Yemen. Ongoing insecurity further stifles humanitarian efforts, which are leading to historic and tremendous chaos and crisis, and as we see a toxic downward spiral unfold. The terrorists are going as far as recruiting children for their activities and using them as soldiers, and I think that is disgraceful. We must work through and ensure that there is dialogue and de-escalation, that there is a political solution, including a more constructive role by regional actors, which many colleagues have pointed out are very much involved in the situation in Yemen, and this is leading to more and more violence. And I think the EU should also reconsider its partnership with some countries in the Middle East in this context. I think foreign actors should stop the interventions, as I mentioned. They should stop adding fuel to the fire, and we as Europe must support any UN efforts to lead in a dialogue that can lead to a peaceful and political solution to this terrible conflict. But the EU itself should do more and take a leadership position in ensuring that these UN efforts succeed. Thank you.
Grazie. La parola ora